Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie for those of you that don't know me, and today is day 2 of Morphe x Jaclyn Hill, the Vault Collection. Today we're going to actually dive into Armed and Gorgeous, which is one of the palettes that I was most excited about. It's just a yellow palette with a green shade, and that green shade is one of my favorite colors. I'm actually pretty excited about this one. I'm sorry if you can hear my fan. It's just so hot. Yesterday I suffered a little bit, so I decided I was just gonna go ahead and keep it on. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the video. Yesterday's went really good actually. So let's just go ahead and start with this palette. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Something that I didn't mention yesterday was that these are very travel friendly. These are really travel friendly because of the mirror and how small and slim they are. They're very teeny tiny, so that's really nice for traveling. I don't travel much, so that's not even important to me. I'm starting in with the shade Axis, and I'm using a BH Cosmetics V19 blending brush. Just tapping off any excess. There's not much kickback in the pan. And just like yesterday, I already have my foundation, my concealer, my powder, blush, highlight, just full face already. And I did prime my eyelids with concealer, and I set the concealer with my face powder. Alright, so the shade isn't as yellow as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit brighter, but it is a mustardy yellow, so I don't know why I thought it was going to be like bright ass yellow, but yeah. I will dive into the shade Secure. I feel like, see, I'm gonna just little side note right here. It's like she placed the shadows in the same spot. Is that weird? Like, let me show you. So this is the palette that I used yesterday, the one on the top. And yeah, like, I don't know how to explain. Like, for example, Mugshot and the shade Alert look exactly the same. Well, in my opinion, like in the eye, they look very similar. And right here, she did the same thing. Like Secure and Agent look very similar. I don't know. What do you think? Am I going just crazy? Also, there's a lot of like similar shades here. I don't know if you can tell, but like Mugshot and Smooth Criminal look very similar. This one and Secret look very similar. Let's go back to the tutorial, shall we? Going in with a smaller blending brush. This is the ES07 from Juno & Co. and it's just smaller than my BH Cosmetics one. I don't know because they all look the same to me. Kind of want to go into Top Secret, but I want to use another shade first. What's up with my eyebrows? So weird. Like, bitch, stay up. We're going into Agent and just placing that. I think I'm going to go ahead and do a halo eye today. So just starting to build that up in the inner and the outer corner of my eye. I'm just slowly building it up. Going back into my BH Cosmetics blending brush, I'm just blending the shade Agent into Axis. Going into Secure, I'm just trying to use as many shades as possible. This one has a lot more kickback than the previous ones, but it's not so much, and I really don't care about that stuff. What does bother me a little bit is fallout on my face, especially when I already did my foundation, but that is my fault. Going in with the smaller, more precise brush, this is the ES08 from Juno & Co. I believe I used it yesterday as well. It's just a smaller pencil brush. And going into Smooth Criminal. Once again, placing that on my outer V and my inner corner. Just building it up to an intensity that I wanted. It is not as dark as it looks on the pan actually. Using the same brush from Juno & Co. We're going into Top Secret, which is the green mossy shade. And I'm placing that into my outer V and my inner corner, just like that brown shade. Wait, what? Shit. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if you can see that. Like, I placed the shadow where I want it, and it's going on good and pretty and everything. And it goes away. I don't know if you can tell on camera though. Going into my blending brush, I'm just gonna blend the edges. Yeah, it does kind of blend away, and when it mixes with that orangey yellow shade, it sort of turns grayish. Yeah, it doesn't look as green as I wish. In a way, it kind of looks more gray than green. And that's the one I was excited about, that green. I've already dipped in here like 700 times, so I give up. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my other eye, and we'll continue to our lid shade. It's looking a little patchy and just not cute. Kind of wish I didn't use this green shade, so next time I use a palette, I'm just not using the green shade. But it's kind of what calls your attention when you look at it. It's like, oh, look at that green. Alright, so using this Beige Cosmetics number 6 brush, I think it comes in a polka dot set or something like that. And I'm gonna use the shade Classified and applying that to the center of my lid. That's pretty, but I'm gonna wet my brush right now. Yeah, I like it better wet. It was looking a little chunky when it was dry. That's such a pretty shade. Alright. Using a Morphe M124 and going into coin, I just dropped it. Great. And just placing that in the center of my lid. That is so pretty. Can you see that? There's not much of a big difference between Classified and coin, but that's pretty. Going back into the shade Top Secret with that ES08 brush and just trying to build it up. I hate this green though. Yeah, I really don't like it. And that's one of my favorite shades. Like, it literally blended away right here. Like, what? Forget about it. Going into the shade Prowl. And hopefully that'll just work better. Or not. Does that look crazy? Oh my god. And that one does have a lot of fallout, like, on my cheeks. Alright, that's a little bit better, but I don't know if I'm liking how it's looking now. At this point, I have so much shadow in my eyes, it feels kind of heavy. Yeah, that green shadow, I just kind of wish I never used it, and now it's just looking kind of weird. I don't know if you can tell, but where I place that darker shade, it just won't blend. It's just stuck there, so. I don't know, guys. I don't think I like this one. Will I use it again? Yeah, probably, because coin and Classified are beautiful. But that green and that Prowl shade, first of all, that one has so much fallout it's all over my face. When you go to blend, it literally takes off all the color. Like, I don't know if you can see right here, like, where'd it go? My eyes look messy. I don't know how I feel about this. I'll clean my under eyes and I'll be right back. I will go in with black eyeliner. I'm using my Milani Stay Put Matte Black Liner. I mean, from far away it looks okay. I didn't realize I wasn't recording, but I applied my wing liner. I added mascara and my lashes. These are the Alexis from the AOA video. And I'm just letting my lash glue dry off. I already started with my lower lash line. I added the Man Eater black liner from Tarte. And with the ES08, I went into Secure and I'm adding that into my lower lash line. Using that same brush, I will go into Prowl, and just start blending it into the center of my lower lash line. I'll use my mystery brush again, just like every day. I'll mix BIP with Girl Trip and add that to my inner corner. For my lips, I'm using the Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Verona, and I'll go ahead and apply that. I never wear lip liner, so I'm just gonna go in. So this is the final look. I like how it looks with the lashes and the liner and all that stuff, but it did look like a hot mess before the lashes. Yeah, from far away it looks good. If you come close, you can see all the patchiness and all that stuff going on. So I like the palette. It's pretty, but the shades Top Secret and Prowl uh, not really. Dios mío. Oopsie daisy. I like the shade Classified and Coin. They are extremely foiled and they look very good in the eyes. I will most likely go back into this palette just for those two shades. Other than that, really, I don't recommend this palette. I don't think, if you're just getting one palette, this is definitely not it. I don't think you should get this palette. That green is just sad. And yeah, I mean, the palette is pretty. It's just, I kind of see, if that green would have worked really good, I would have been the happiest person in the world and this would have been my favorite palette, but it doesn't, and that makes me upsetty spaghetti. So yeah, just because of that green and that dark chocolatey brown, it's not worth the $15 for two shades. I'll keep playing with it and I'll do more tutorials using this, but so far, not my favorite. So Ring the Alarm is better than this one, and Ring the Alarm is pretty boring, so sad. But yeah, guys, that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you give it a like and don't forget to comment anything down below you might want to see next. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.